himself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, this crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup this. This environment is hostile.
This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he'll go out of bounds, but he's not going to have enough for the first down. He needed to turn that thing up, and he ran out of bounds. The Badgers offense. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He's going to take off. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got it at the 30. Oh, he's getting ahead. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Gets open down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's got it at the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets out.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab at the 30. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. And the Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and get...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They punctuate the chance. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. From the gun to give, looking for room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. Reels it in down the left side. Finds a seam. He's at the tip. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it.
Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that. Oh, it'll be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Buckeyes will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
This offense, you can tell, it's confident, man. 4th down and short in the red zone. Yeah, you could probably kick.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone.
6 remain. Banner.
Quarterback making checks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At midfield, he's got room. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Seven is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole